Jefferson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
Now here's Halliburton. Nesmith on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Clock at 2. And it's Doncic missing. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Doncic. And there's a whistle that goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to James. Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real. He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
Now here's Halliburton. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Counted good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Back to Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And no good. Some solid defense from James. Kicks it to Doncic. Launches the 3. Indiana with a rebound.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got a second bucket on the night.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Here's Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got 6. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Halliburton. No made baskets yet. Siakam, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Pass to Lin. To the inside. Here's Hayes. Siakam pulls down the board.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Nesmith on the wing. Back to Halliburton. It's deflected. And here's Doncic. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And so it's Haliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Trailing by 2. Back to Turner. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the night here. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels. Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Here's Nembhard. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Lakers
10. The Pacers 9.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
The Lakers lead by 3. Nice D from Nembhard.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
Haliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Back to Haliburton. 6 to shoot. Down low. Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this.
Wow! LeBron making some noise.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Indiana. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Now Haliburton. No points so far. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner, no good. And so it's the Lakers with it. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Knocked away. And stolen by Hayes. Out to James. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And the shot goes in.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
To the paint. Here's Siakam. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
2 minutes.
Got a piece of it.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Substitution for the Pacers.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your tap shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Outside Matherin. McConnell from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. McConnell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's James. Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
Getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Bryant with the bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
James, left side. Kicks it to Doncic. To the wing on the left. Here's Hayes. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Hayes has gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Bryant. Toppin outside. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Matherin. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James can't get it to go. Indiana leading. Right side Matherin. To the middle. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Pacers lead by 3. Here's Doncic. Off the inbound. No good.
That's the end of the first half.
And the first half
The
comes.
score, your Lakers 20. The Pacers.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. They swipe it. Pass to Nesmith. Toppin outside. Outside Matherin. Back to Toppin. Shot clock at 6. Offline with a 3. Lakers trail by 3. Now James. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
For the lead. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
That one rolls around and rims out. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Inside. Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Here's Lynn. Second shot opportunity. Out to James. On the wing, Reeves. Still no points.
This is why you got to clog up these lanes, because Reeves will break right through.
The kick out to Walker. From the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Lynn is good. And now a 3-point Laker lead.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Up top, Toppin. To the inside. Three-pointer, Mathurin. LeBron with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Indiana with a rebound. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
Indiana shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line,
Both free throws good from Mathurin. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Freeman.
out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds.
Lakers
They say it
ball.
was last touched by Siakam.
Pacers
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Hayes. Second chance effort. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Toppin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Toppin hits them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Left side Reeves. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real balance.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. And it's Doncic missing.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Siakam looking it over. Down low for the lead. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Obi Toppin.
That's good from Toppin.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
The Lakers trail. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Turner. Basket's good. Turner's got 8.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Toppin outside. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Off on that one. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going.
34. The Pacers. 36.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's the Pacers with the ball. The lead is 2. Pass to Haliburton. And here's Turner. To the paint. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Siakam. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Now here's Doncic. Looking to get back on track. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And so it's Indiana with it. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. Haliburton outside. Jackson right side. Here's Turner. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Pass to Turner. Jackson with it. Down low. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Jackson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Haliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Haliburton.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 6-point Indiana lead.
Los Angeles calls.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Pacers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Back to Nembhard. The layup misses. Lakers trail by 6. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Pass to Haliburton. Left side, Nesmith. Inside, Nembhard. Outside, Nesmith. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it.
Lakers ball.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. James, left side. Lynn inside. Pass to Hayes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's what his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Doncic hits them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Pacers ball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Pass to Haliburton. Back to Siakam. Over Hayes. Siakam gets the bucket. Siakam's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Oh my gosh, LeBron James is hitting a huge bucket. No one has done it more for longer than LeBron James.
Haliburton outside. The putback. Doncic grabs the miss. Now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
Nesmith on the wing. Pass to Haliburton. Here's Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Siakam. Yeah!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Doncic with it. Defended by Haliburton. Yes!
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Here's Indiana. Pass to Haliburton. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Got a hand on it. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one. And that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws help to make this a 3-point game.
And the Pacers call time here. They're behind by 3. Only 2 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Siakam. And the miss. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. Pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.